So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And already we're underway here. Brilliantly cut out. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Eto'o. And that is out and behind, it's a good block. And we have our very first corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Messi. That has been knocked clear. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Serginho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There've been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
And he's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yamal. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Gullit. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And no, that was never going to make it. He's shifting through the big chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Corner number 2 then. Header! Just off target.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
Conte, Bellingham, Yamal, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Conte,
have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Serginho, and it's Maldini. Vieira, Thuram, Yamal, Davids gets over and intercepts. Yamal, it's Bellingham, just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Looking for the runner, has a goal! Gullit. Thuram, Vieira, Bellingham, Yamal. Bellingham will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's a foul, a simple decision for the referee. Well timed, excellent interception. Van Basten with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Yamal. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Gullit. Van Dijk calmly anticipates.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Van Dijk clears. Roberto Carlos. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's fabulous. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Kante gets good distance on it. And that was very necessary. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Manchester United head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Davids gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to...
Great chance! There it is!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
So the first moment of real significance.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team, you know.
Can he finish? It's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Madrid have it back and can go again. Courtois catches it safely. Interesting ball. Serginho. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Gullit. Roberto Carlos deals with that comfortably.
This match was 70,987.
Now it's Messi. That is a great pick out. Now it's Messi. Now the finish! That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Now it's Messi. And Messi! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yamal. Coming on the field. Number 21.
Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. There's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Messi. He's had a hit! Oh, taken with style. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Conte. And it's Vieira.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing.
Mbappe! Roberto Carlos proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, not only can a player of such high...
Can he put it away? Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Eto'o certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. A swift reaction then, and the boss opting to reshuffle his defence.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Turns back here, probably the best option.
Substitution in progress.
That's been intercepted.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Pull it. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Shapes to shoot! Messi. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Thuram carries the ball down the right. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He has found the way through. Davids promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi looking to add to his goal. And here's Hullet. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
He's cut it out, and he's there to belt it away. Bale. It's a good run down the right. Vieira. And here's Mbappe.
8 minutes has been indicated.
Vieira! Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Rijkaard. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Maldini gets across to intercept that. That's a shade optimistic. Hullet. That's that, the end. Manchester United did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Messi! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight at that...
Bale! Loose, in he goes again! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Manchester United have created a real intensity from the start and there's no sign of any let-up.
Kante gets over and intercepts. That's really well manoeuvred. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Neymar. Real chance! Really well taken goal. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. That was a given. It always was.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Gullit. Bale. Mbappe. Gullit. Pinches it off him. Gullit was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Mbappe. Oh, super ball. Serginho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Great ball if he can get there. Neymar. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, perfectly measured that. That has been cut short. Well, the less said about that pass, the better.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And it's Bale. Gullit. Neymar. He's gone forward. Van Dijk, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Gullit. Van Basten. Messi. Davids. Thuram makes the interception. Messi. And it's Van Basten. Gullit. Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Bullet is offering a right smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Look at the space here. Great chance! They are rampant! And surely that settles it. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Messi. Eto'o. And it's hoisted clear. Madrid have their third corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Manchester United are looking to go forward now.
Has been indicated.
Mbappe. He's a can he put it away? Outstanding save to keep that out.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And he gets rid in a hurry. Van Basten. Pass somewhat off target. And we hit half-time. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Manchester United can show their manager and their fans how much grit and spirit is actually in this team. The right characters can rescue a situation like this, and I think we're about to discover if they're present. Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And it's Bale. And here's Kante. Oh, it's Van Basten. So nearly the perfect ball. Neymar. That's a nicely measured pass. Bale. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And he's being shifted off it. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Conte. Oh, red, nice interception. Van Dijk.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Great hits one! It's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Substitution on the field, number 18.
So,
Messi.
time for changes on
Number
both sides,
13,
actually.
Bale.
Madrid
Number
are
27,
having a ball here.
Serginho.
Neymar
Coming
spots
on
it
the field,
and intercepts.
Number 21.
Oh, he's managed to
Mbappe.
get himself
Number
offside.
9, Yamal. Number 6, Neymar. Substitution.
And it's Messi. Looks a good ball through. Big chance! It's there! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Can he finish? Oh, terrific save.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Thuram getting this one clear. Up he goes! He's put it wide.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
And that has put paid to that. Eto'o. That's good vision. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Bullet. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Van Basten. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Gullit. Yamal is there and he can get that clear. Davids. Gullit. Now what about a counter-attack?
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
That's been cut out, well played. And they're quick to get it back. Conte. Kante cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And that is a little undercooked. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar. It's Neymar! They've got to be quick to recover this. Roberto Carlos. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And here's Mbappe. And that is expertly dealt with. And that is out of play.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Van Basten. Number 10,
Davids.
Conte.
He steps in, and
Coming
that's
on
the end
field,
of that.
Number 22, Bellingham.
And it's
Number
Neymar.
19,
Bellingham. Oh, what a climb! Oh, denied at the last. Corner number 2 then. There's the header!
Added minutes has been indicated.
Got right underneath it. Four extra minutes added on. Oh, that's a key interception. Lloris is there to clear. Bellingham. Rijkaard. And here's Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. Shin to shin. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford.
And already we're underway here.
Short changes him with that pass.
Looks to go up and over.
No, he's just misjudged that one. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
He's cut it out. Davids.
Neymar.
Now it's Mbappe.
Out to the left it goes. Mbappe.
Look at this decent hit! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a good run down the left. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Oh, there's a probing ball. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Davids. Bellingham. Bale providing an outlet on that flank.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Manchester United, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper.
Nicely weighted ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the counter is on.
Now it's Mbappe.
Mbappe!
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, he's taken it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's well spotted. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Neymar. Gullit tries a shot!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Thuram can get it clear. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And he's away. Oh, shapes to shoot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. That's been cut out, well played. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Bale. Oh, nice touch. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's out for a goal kick. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Gullit. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Throw in. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Bale, very much a man of this moment. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's heaved it away. It's a sweet put. Shot a goal! Marvellous goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
That's brilliant control, Peter, from an awkward height too. You know, it's great improvisation here.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Two added
And
minutes
here's
has been
Mbappe.
indicated.
He's had it taken off him. Oh, he's burst through. Gullit. Leicester gets good distance on it. Now it's Mbappe. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time.
And the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
Mbappe. He's going to be disappointed with that.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier.
He's had a shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Mbappe. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. It's Neymar! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
649.
60 minutes played. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, not quite. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Van Dijk with the clearance. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he's got the beating of his man. Now it's Bellingham. And the finish! Sticks it away! Manchester United are back on level terms.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Bullet being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Now it's Eto'o. Goalkeeper's ball. And it's Gullit. And he welcomes it in. It's a goal kick. Played out to the left flank. 75 minutes played. He won't be happy with that one. Bellingham. Always onto this.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
No foul, says the referee. That's a nicely measured pass. Thuram wins the duel this time. And it's Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He can run onto that. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Eto'o. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or...
Can he finish? Oh, that wasn't far away.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal, when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Coming on to replace him is number 6, Neymar.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Succumbs to the pressure, looking for the runner. Yamal purring through the gears. That's an excellent interception.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And here's Messi. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Eto'o. 3 minutes added
That has
time.
been cut short. Aim forwards. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And he was quick to react. Bellingham. And he's picked out the run. Neymar. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Gently done. So that's it, it is all over. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination, no complaints. Mbappe claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Local police.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's the hit! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, now that was a chance. What a chance.
Bellingham, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now the breakaway. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
How's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, a oozor of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
Vieira. Conte. And it's Gullit. It's Bellingham. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Neymar. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That is good alertness. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Davids kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Luis Suarez. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Madrid with the corner, they're first. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now it's Van Basten. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Conte. And here's Bellingham. Gullit. So much time and space here. That's tidy. Oh, the shot could be on here. Manchester United have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Oh, he's bustling through here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Conte. Vieira. Serginho. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Serginho. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
That's been cut out, well played. And it's Van Basten. And that's surely a foul, free kick. Bellingham. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And here's Hullet.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's delightful. Oh, that's fabulous. Now the finish! And it's a goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top draw.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
Manchester United have great chance! Vieira getting this one clear. Yamal. And it's half-time here. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Manchester United leading 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Well timed, excellent interception. Neymar in acres of space out wide. He's got away. Van Basten. Played out to the left flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work.
And the shot! They've done it! They have come roaring back!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Suarez really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And it's Hullet. And the counter is on. Oh, this looks sharp. And the finish! They've scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Neymar aims beyond the defence.
Suarez really added the width there, thanks to...
Can he put it away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bellingham.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Thuram. Hullet looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game.
Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! And this is
is getting better and better. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that.
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Messi. Half an hour gone in the second half. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped.
It's Luis Suarez!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Shot could be on. Great hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Neymar can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were...
Neymar! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Number 27.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Interesting ball. Neymar, big chance! And that has been clubbed away. Thuram cuts out the pass. 5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's Eto'o. Good spot, he's seen the run. Played back in. That real chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Number 22.
It's their second corner of the game.
Number 9.
And he's there to clear it.
Coming on the field. Number 11. Baggio.
Threads one in.
Number 18. Messi.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Oh, that's a key interception. Messi, good driving run. No joy this time. Time added on 4 minutes. Oh, that's neat. Vieira. Roberto Baggio strokes it back. Now it's Eto'o. That looks a good ball through, and he's intervened well there. And there goes the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, there's a probing ball. Gullit. Batistuta. There's the hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
And he's gone looking for safety. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Messi. Van Dijk. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Nesta gets rid without sophistication, and he's had it nicked away. And it's Gullit. Bellingham. Out to the right. Cafu. Maldini gets a foot in here. Manchester United still without a single shot on target. Oh, can he get onto this? Nesta. Van Dijk. Conte. No way through. No, that's been intercepted. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Gullit gets a good foot in there. Now it's Gullit. Vieira. Messi. Ploughing. Shot a goal! It's a loose ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. Conte. Van Basten finds himself offside. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Van Dijk. Here's Vieira. Vieira does really well to win the ball there.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Serginho. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Bellingham. Al Hilal. Batistuta! Goal! Al Hilal! And Al Hilal are in front.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Gullit. Vieira.
Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And here's Maldini. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Driving on and making good progress. Batistuta. Cafu pinches it off him. Messi. And here's Bellingham. Gives it back. Vieira. Now this could be a chance. Knocks it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Bellingham. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery.
There will be
Defence,
1
though,
minute added
able to
time.
hold on this time. Batistuta touches it back. Serginho. Well seen. And we hit half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Bellingham. Quality ball. Bellingham. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Van Dijk can get it clear. And that has sent him sprawling. Referee has just said play on. Could move up a gear here. And that's another good win of the ball. Roberto Carlos. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Nesta cuts it out. Conte. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Gullit. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Van Basten is onto it in a flash. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And that's put paid to a promising move. Bellingham. Oh, great chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
71,550.
And here's Batistuta. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Belletti.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And he's found a way past. Mbappe is fouled. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand...
Bullet! Now, who's going to be first to this? Vieira. Oh, that was vital.
Manchester United showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Face to face with the keeper. Big chance! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, I just hope you won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Now it's Gullit. Roberto Baggio. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. Manchester United are back on level terms.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Roberto Baggio. That has been cut short. Now it's Gullit.
Manchester United showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's under a lot of pressure there. Mbappe! Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 6, Bellingham. Number 18, Gullit. Coming on the field, number 9, Mbappe. Number 20,
Barella
Number
gets good
14,
distance on it.
Johan Cruyff. Substitution.
And it's Bale. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end
He
much
can run
faster.
onto that, and this is... He's had a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
He's got the shot away! That's really well manoeuvred. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Baggio. Is there any... It's Baggio! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! A truly wonderful... So that's it. It is all over. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. The action has already started.
This is the time you need that pace.
Wriggles his way through.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
It's a mighty effort! And for a moment, time stood still.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Over to the left. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And it's hoisted clear. Rijkaard. Bale pinches it off him. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And he cuts out the supply. Manchester United yet to have an attempt on goal. Oh, he's played. Now the finish! It's in! How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And it's Bale. Great ball if he can get there. Gullit tries a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Nicely spread. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Van Basten! And that was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part. Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Swung over into the middle. He's there to get rid.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Gullit is herring after that one. And here's Bale.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Rijkaard. Half an hour played now. Van Basten. Big chance! Sticks it away! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Oh, shooting chance! Cardiff look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Now that looks a decent ball. And he's in on goal. That's really well cleared. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Van Basten. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He has found a way through. Goes in for the header! They've scored! And they've got their lead back. Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Serginho.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Chambers. And it's half-time here. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look.
Please join
It is
me in
quite a
wishing
game,
all the
breathless
best to members
and
of our
laced
fan
with
club
excitement.
celebrating their
Well, we've had
wedding
plenty to
anniversary.
go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's shifting through the gears here. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Shot a goal! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Cardiff are looking to go forward now. And here's Van Basten driving through the middle. That's a shade optimistic. Messi. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good take in a good area. There's the shot! He scores! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
This is quite a battle.
Look, this is not for the faint-hearted, Peter. This is hard and fast football.
The attendance for this match
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Substitution in progress.
Cardiff can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Now it's Hullet. And Hullet! Oh! Fantastic! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the comeback is complete! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Manchester United take the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's Van Basten. Serginho. No outsmarting him this time. Manchester United have scored 2 quick goals here and are ahead now by the odd goal in 5.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Messi, given the lift of his goal. Serginho.
That's very neat. Has a go! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
27.
Manchester United have their second corner
Coming on
now.
the field is number 6, Neymar. Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Van Basten. And here's Hullet. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
What a goal! A finish right from the top draw. 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
And a shot! It's in! Just 1 goal in it now! Game on!
Simplicity itself.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
After 81 minutes.
Cardiff get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Number 22.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Manchester United will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Neymar.
Big header! And it's in! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Number 13, Bale.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Robinson.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Now there's a fine shapes to shoot! Decent hit! Really well taken goal. Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist?
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner. Unstoppable.
Cardiff give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
It's a lovely, neat pass. And he's certainly onside here. And that is as far as it goes. Manchester United have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Hullet leave. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and welcome
The
to
conditions
today's
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Messi! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
The goal scorer after 4 minutes is
Manchester United break through
number
nice
18,
and early, just as they wanted it. Ugo Chukwu. Sulemana. Messi promptly onto that, and that is that. He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through. Messi. And Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Terrific header! Sticks it away! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
There's the hit! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
That's an example of the sixth sense of opportunism that many of his ilk show. Masterful anticipation.
And it's Messi. It's a good spell of possession, this. Ugo Chukwu. Manchester United look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. Ugo Chukwu. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he spark a counter here? That pass has been well intercepted. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now it's Mbappe, and it's Van Basten. That's good play. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. You can run onto that. Vieira. Messi. Bale. Now it's Messi. Now it's Van Basten. Messi. And here's Bale. Now it's Mbappe. Sulemana. And he was quick to react. Rijkaard has created one goal already. Sulemana. Just eases him off the ball. Bale. Rijkaard. Mbappe. Neymar has it in a wide position. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival, Van Basten. And it's Rijkaard. Yeah, he's fouled him there. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. This certainly looks appetising, well within... Messi! Oh, that's fabulous! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they are pulling clear here. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. Maldini. Vieira. Van Basten. And can he put it away? No, he's missed it.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Downs. Sulemana. Looking here to chip it through. Check and claim that. Neymar. Messi. Sulemana. And he gets rid in a hurry. Bale. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Spread it left. Sulemana. He's got away.
Oh, really well played.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Bale.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he's picked out the run. He's picked his way. He's had a hit! And there's the end of the first half. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Manchester United very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And we are already promptly back underway.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And it's Van Basten. He's not got that quite right. And here's Mbappe. Manchester United looking to pass. And the shot! And more, and more, and more! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Simplicity itself.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Manchester United are having a ball here. Oh, and he's through the middle. And he's quick to get it clear again. Messi being hunted in packs.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Southampton can't breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe. Neymar. Caught offside that time. Southampton can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Van Basten. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery, The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Downs. And they've got rid. Ugochukwu. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. And here's Van Basten.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's shifting through the gears here. Vieira. Messi has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Ugochukwu. Spread neatly. Has a goal! And that is faded wide.
Yeah, but the two that closed him down merit the praise of a job well done.
Substitution on the field. Number 11. Coming on the field is number 32.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Roberto Baggio coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Manchester United finding their passes. Manchester United disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency.
Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And he's there to get it away.
Substitution on the field. Number 46. Coming on to replace him is
Mbappe.
number 19.
Roberto Baggio. And here's Gullit. Chance! And yes, it's there! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
After 79
And with that,
minutes
the hat-trick is
number
complete.
21.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Mbappe! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Gullit. That's a good ball out wide. Roberto Baggio. It's Baggio! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So can lightning strike twice in the same spot? Gullit in. Gullit! Oh, he's hit the bar! Oh, easy pickings there. Driving through the middle. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That was good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Roberto Baggio. He could be in here. Tries a shot! No, that's just wide. Shifted upfield. No, he's not getting any further than that. Thuram concedes a free kick for that. Taylor, nicely aimed pass. Vieira. Now it's Neymar. Oh, super find. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Manchester United really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And it's Roberto Baggio. That is a great ball. Messi!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Messi demonstrating again that he is the real constant in this side, indeed in this game, completing 400 appearances here today.
Well, this couldn't have happened to a better player, Peter. I say big congratulations to him, someone who's told me on many occasions that his greatest motivation to keep playing...
He's had a hit! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
After 8 minutes is...
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Piero. Gnonto. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. And he's intervened well there. Ampadu. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Solomon providing an outlet on that flank. Solomon! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, it's ended up in no man's land. Gently done. No luck with that dink over the top.
Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Leeds applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Pirro receives it in a good position here. Now there's a fine ball. Solomon! Bale, very much a man of this moment. Rijkaard. To Messi. And it's Vieira. Nesta. Rijkaard. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Messi. And it's Baggio.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Threads one in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Van Dijk. And Serginho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Mbappe. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, given away! Big chance! They've scored! Two to the good! They have breathing space! And it has to be said, an absolute gift. Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Aronson. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Junior Firpo. Gruev. Solomon.
Such good technique.
He's shifting through the gears here. Rijkaard. And he's had a hit. Tried the volley, but no.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
They've played it short.
There will be
Big
1
header!
minute added time.
Harmlessly behind. Bale. Passes short and sharp. And there's the end of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Manchester United sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we're already back up and running after half-time. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. That's a decent clearance. Aronson. And here's the chance to counter. Solomon. And he's managed to get free. He's got the shot away! It's in! And the second half is off to a flyer!
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Leeds get themselves back. Header! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Gnonto is herring after that one. Aronson. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Mbappe. Vieira. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gnonto. Piero. Solomon. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now it's Bale. Vieira. Nesta. And here's Vieira. And here's Mbappe. Chance to... Oh, shooting chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
71,550.
And it's Vieira. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira with the foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Messi, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nesta. Serginho. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now, who's going to be first to this? So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Mbappe. Serginho. Decent progress down the left. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Piero, given the lift of his goal. Solomon stood his ground strongly. Junior Firpo, he's picked his way through. He gets big. And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Substitution on the field. Number
Manchester
18,
United can now
Messi.
Introduce the first of their substitutes.
Serginho.
Manchester United
Number
perhaps
13,
wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Number 11, Baggio. Coming on the field.
Into the last quarter of an hour.
Gullit.
Excellent challenge
Number
there,
6,
uncompromising.
Neymar.
Now it's Gullit.
Number 17,
Yeah.
Belletti. Number 22, Bellingham.
And it's Van Dijk. Mbappe. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Bellingham. Now it's Gullit. And he's in on decent hit! They've done it!
Manchester United clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
The goal scorer after 83 minutes.
Well, that has changed the dynamic
Number
somewhat.
21.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Mbappe.
James.
Kylian Mbappe.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Vieira. Rijkaard. Gullit. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
That was lovely, that.
They really do have to make something of this.
Bellingham. It's Belletti. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Mbappe.
And the shot!
Oh, there's a probing
There
ball.
will be 3 minutes added time.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Looking tidy in possession here. Rodon. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's that, the end. Manchester United are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief.